Okay, so let's just talk about general racks, rack cleaning, rack organization. In the stores, we have what's called a T-bar. This is the T-bar. See, it looks like a T. You got to be very careful with this when you are using these, and you got to make sure there's ample space for people to get around. Because guess what? Bam! It's very easy with a T. There's no other ways that people can knock these over. So T-bars, I don't like to use that much, and you do have to make sure there's ample space for people to get around. On a T-bar, okay, there is, I was going to say, it's basically inside here when you have to adjust heights, because we don't want pants touching the bottom of the ground, dragging on the floor, or it could be a maxi dress. Okay, there's these little holes in here. There's these little things. You push it in. You have to take the clothing off. You push it in, and you pull it, and you adjust your height. We generally try to keep things low as we can so we don't have blind spots in the store. Okay, but sometimes we do have to adjust because of maxi dress season or some very extremely long pants or something like that. So just make sure it's not going to create a blind spot and possible theft area for you in your store. Okay, now when we do a rack in here, this is where we're going to dust. These racks here, you have a duster, you have a little bit in here, and the base. Okay, because people see that all the time. Okay, now one of the tools you should have in your stores if you have racks is wax paper. Now, why do we have wax paper, you're going to say? Because you're going to hear, listen to this sound. You hear this metal thing? You hear this stuff going? Okay, after you dust, what you want to do, you want to rub this wax paper on. Okay, this wax paper will help kind of coat this. And then, listen, it's very quiet. See how quiet it is? The wax paper works miracles.
Like magic.
It is like magic. Now, in our stores, on our racks, we want to have it always in size order. Preferably, we have one of each size out, and maybe if we always sell larges and extra larges always in something, we have a spare size out, but we don't want to overpack the racks. We want to try to get an organized manner that we can restock each day as we sell. So we put these things in size order, you know, small, medium, large, extra large. Double XL is the first one what we consider a larger woman's size, and it would have an orange marker. Some sizes will go on from there, 1X, 2X, 3X. Okay, so that would be our orange markers. Green markers are one we get for petite height clothing, under 5'4". Petite height doesn't mean you have to be 90 pounds, but it's just based on height. It's a cut based on the height of a person. Okay, and we would put a green marker instead of an orange marker. Now, I love to do this with the wax paper. Listen how quiet it is now. But let me show you. The other thing, whenever you're going to move racks, you're going to unlock the wheels. And you got to make sure if it's heavy clothing, you have to take the clothing off. The weight will break the plastic wheels. They just don't support the weight. Okay? We always do these angled too, because a lot of times we have a lot of clothing in the store, and if you angle them the way we have them angled, not versus straight on, we get a little bit more wider room, a little wider walk path for our customers. Now, this is an Allen wrench. You have to tighten up your racks. As we wear and tear and people grab on them, they need tightening as time goes on. Now, in this thing here, let me see how I can show you in here. Let's see, you see this right in here? There is two sides to this where you're going to put this little Allen wrench in and you're going to tighten them up if it needs tightening. Here and on the other side. Then on the base. Now, this is all you're going to dust. When you're dusting, you're going to dust all this exposed metal. Okay? And then we're going to go to the bottom. This is where, see, your lock's on. Now, we're not going to roll. We're not on hills, so I leave them unlocked. But it doesn't mean when you roll the things that it doesn't hit the metal and lock. But then there's 4 areas on here where you also will tighten with this Allen wrench to keep the rack sturdy and in good shape there. So there's a lot of it. And then again, you have the adjustable places here to adjust the heights. You push it in. Now definitely take the stuff off when you're going to adjust it, because if not, the weight of this may pinch your finger in there. Okay, I've done that before. So take the stuff off if you need to make the height higher. And just so you know, on some of these racks, like let's just say we have a cute little short and a top set. We can adjust these, and we have another pole that we can attach on to make it a whole outfit so you can see the whole outfit. You just got to watch the height in your store, because everything's a lot better at eye level so that your customers can see it and look at sizes and grab it and have easy access to the products.